everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle. Very nice to meet you. And if you're coming back, well, what's up? So today I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to be showing my Huda Beauty collection of the little mini palettes that they have, and I'm going to show you each one of them and let you know which one I like the best and use the best. So make sure you hit that subscribe button somewhere down here. Hit that notification bell, the little ringy-ding-ding, because you never know when I upload a new video. I do tutorials here, Wacky Weird Wednesdays, I do mystery unboxings, I do monthly subscription unboxings, I do Get Ready With Me live streams, and I do live stream interviews on Saturdays where we meet and learn about another channel. So make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, you guys, because it really does help me. Helps my channel to grow, and let everybody know I'm here and my videos are at least halfway decent. So I have a few of the Huda Beauty palettes here, and I'm going to show you all of them and then give a little kind of like my take on them, and I'll go ahead and swatch them for you guys. So this one here is the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions. This is a really pretty. Now they all have a mirror on it. As you can see, this one is loved. So I do love the Huda formula. I have a lot of fun with these palettes. These are some of the colors right there. And that is one swipe for most of them. Like I said, that's more of a paler pink right there. These don't have names on it, so it isn't like, ooh, one is a, you know, there's no names. But I do love these palettes. And when you see that purple, that pretty purple right there, that is that one in the corner right there. Whoop, let me flip it around this way. That is that one. These are the colors right here. I think they're beautiful. I love using this palette. You have some darker colors, you have some lighter ones, you have ones that you put in your inner corner, you have a more neutral one right here to use on your in your crease. So I do like this combination. All the purples are different. Some are a little bit more pinkier, some are brighter, darker. So I do love this palette right here. One of the other palettes that I have, this one is the Mauve Obsessions. I know I like a lot of purples. And this one is well loved too, as you can see. They are all well loved. Let me see about wiping off the other one. And then this way we could do this one. I do love this palette too. I know I'm drying off my hands. I know. So I have used this one a lot too. I'm a bad swatcher. So those are three colors right there. I don't know why you can't see this one. My hands are not dry yet. And then I'm going to do the next row, which is right there. This is a very pretty palette too, very neutral to me palette. And then these are a little bit deeper. And the white one I do like. It's very light, the white one, but I do like to use that. Oh, I got everything on my inner corner. This purple, orange, red one is very pretty too. And so these are the colors here They're more, like I said, more neutral. You have your shimmers, you have your mattes. You have some neutral ones there that you can wear in your crease again. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, this one is a new one for me. I really haven't played around with this one very much. This is the Lilac, Pastels Lilac Collection. And she's got some pretty ones here. Like this one is like the tiger, kind of comes more like a dual chrome. A lot of these palettes you can mix and match together. So I'm going to do the first three. I mean, these are pretty colors. And again, they're pastel, but I do like the shimmers that she has here. I mean, those are just so pretty. This is the second row. Again, I'm not a very good swatcher. And that is the second row. And very pretty colors. Now again, I could use this one a lot with my other two ones, the two other palettes, and mix and match them. Now for pastel colors, these are more mattes, and these are very pretty mattes. So, and like I said, you could match some of these lighter colors right here with some of the darker ones here and get a good combination. It'll be the same thing with, not as much with this one. Those two work out better, but you can use some of those brighter shimmers to go with some of the darker ones here. I think these two, if you use these two in conjunction, you probably have really good, a lot more bang for your buck. So those are those ones right there. The other ones were the Gemstone, and this one is a new one to me too, because you'll see I haven't used this one very much at all. I'm trying to dry my arm off, you guys. So this is the Gemstone Obsession palette. These are the ones right there. They're very pretty. Again, these are all very shimmery colors. But again, those are the first three right there. Very pretty. And these ones I think you could use with any of the other palettes that are here. And those are the other ones right there. And they're more, they're not metallics. Oh, maybe they are more metallics, but than shimmers. So I take that back. They're not shimmers, they're metallics. Those are the last three colors there. So again, you could use some of them with this one here. Maybe more of the pinks. It would probably work fabulous with this palette here. So, I might have a little trend thing going on there. Because right now, I am thinking that if you get the Amethyst one, and you had these, you can mix and match a lot of these all together, and they will all work good together. So I also have the Emerald one, and these are the colors here. And I've played around with these a little, as you can tell. It's a little loved. Trying to dry off my arm a little. And this was a very pretty palette too. I do like the mix of the mattes the shimmers, and the metallics that are in here. Those are the first three. So this one is more of a glitter. This is more of a metallic, and then you know your matte. Very pretty palette. I do like the smaller palettes. I know that, you know, with the bigger palettes you have more bang for your buck, kind of like, but the reason why I like the smaller palettes are that I could go ahead and bring this along with me. I could do my makeup anywhere, and it's compact. So that is why I do like the little mini palettes better. And look at that gold. That is so pretty. And so this was a very pretty palette. I like the different shades of greens. These are the lighter ones. You could use this in your crease. You can put this on your outer edge. You could put this as a inner corner. You could put this on your lid too. I mean, just a really pretty palette. I have two more. Now, do I have all of the Huda mini palettes? No, I don't. There are some more that I do want to get. Like I said, I generally do my base in the morning time. I am a single mom, and so I generally like to put on my base, my foundation, my primer, my moisturizer, serums, my powders, my highlighter, bronzer, blush. Sometimes I do the contour, sometimes I don't. Get my eyebrows on and stuff like that. And then go get him dressed, me dressed, take him to school, my son. And then I will sit in the parking lot of my job because I get there a little bit earlier. And I can put my makeup on. And I carry these with me. So this one here is the Coral Obsessions. Now this is a new palette for me too. I played around with it a little bit. I do like these colors. They're not as dangerous or as scary as what they look. They all kind of work together, and you can make a couple of different looks with these. So this is your first three. Now this one, you can't see it so much now, but it's not a true duochrome, but it does change colors. It does have a little shift to it. But these are very pretty colors too. They're not really a neutral palette, but you can make it a little neutral with the pop of color. So see how these are just a little bit lighter. If you just didn't want to go with the bolder colors, you could take these three colors over here and make something with it, and maybe use this one just as a little pop of color in your inner corner. Now, I have to say, I do like this yellow that's coming up. And there you go. Those colors right there. Very, very pretty. This is a more fall palette. These are pretty fall colors. So, I would say that this palette right now, if you could go ahead and grab it, these are pretty fall colors, and this will work. And like I said, you can make it a little bit more neutral if you want. You have a little bit of yellow, you have the brown, you have these more neutral colors. You could add a pop of color if you want in your inner corner with any of these colors here. This, like I said, has a little shift to it, as you see. But this is a very pretty palette. And I'm excited about using this now that the fall is here. And you can use that for summer. Some of them are a little bit brighter. Let me get another wipe because my arm is just going colors. Let me know, you guys, have you ever used any of the Huda palettes? I am going to do some short swatches of these. The ones that I haven't done. I know I've done the Coral Obsession. I haven't done the other ones. And I've done the Gemstone. So I'm going to probably go ahead and do some of these, and I'll do a quick short swatches on them. So you could just see them a little bit highlighted and better swatches than what I've done right now. So this is one of my first ones. This was the Smoky Obsession ones. This one I have to be very careful with, you guys, and I know I should just buy another one. I've used this a lot and I've dropped it. And unfortunately, when I dropped it, I'm so sad. As you can see, gotta be very careful with it. But this was one of my first palettes that I did get from her. And I thought it was a very, very beautiful neutral palette. Very everyday kind of palette that I could use. Again, I need to probably just get another one. I've been holding on to this more sentimental values because, like I said, this was my first palette that I got from her. And it's just like, oh, I don't want to get rid of it. It's like, Michelle, you need to. It's falling apart. I could still use it, but I got to be very patient with it. And so I'm just going to swatch it this way more for you guys because of the fact that it's kind of, I have to be delicate with it. My poor baby here. Well, this one got muddled. Too muddled. And the black is very, very hard to use because that's the one that's so crumbly right now. But this is a very pretty black. So these are the colors right here. Like I said, that's a very pretty black. The silver one is very, very pretty, which right over here. And I think this is an amazing neutral palette here. And like I said, you have the lighter colors, so it won't be as dark, but you could take some of these colors and mix them. Formula wise, very, very good. Let's see if I could. So here we go. See how this is blending out nicely, even from using it there. So it will blend out. So some of these colors look a little dangerous and oh my gosh, you're so dark, but they blend out so nicely. So with any palette, like I said, you always have to experiment. I had, there was an influencer that I used to watch a long time ago. She hasn't really been on. And so what her thing was is that her little trick that she did, she would put the colors together on her arm. So she would kind of like set herself up for, you know, what she wanted to do. So let's say she liked all these, 3 of these colors here. She would take the pink, you know, if that's what her base was, and she would put it on, and then she would say, okay, well, maybe I want to try this darker color over here. And she would kind of fit the colors together and say, oh, well, you know what, let's try this one as an inner corner. And she would kind of like matches the colors together and be like, maybe I don't like that. Maybe I'll do this one and use, you know, this brighter pink over here and use that combination there, you know. Or she'll be like, oh, well, maybe I like the lighter one over here and use this with these ones over here instead of that one. So just a little tip, a little idea if you're trying to figure out, you know, color combinations, kind of like what you like in a palette. You could always put it on your hand, do some swatches, and kind of like, oh, I like that green, but I don't know about that color. Well, let me try to put it together. And then you could take 2 base colors that you kind of like want to work with, put it down over here, and then you could mix another color up on the top, see how it goes over here, pick out a highlighter. So that might help you. So out of all these palettes, out of all the palettes right now, my favorite is, even though I'm a purple type of person, I do like the coral. I think the coral one is a very pretty palette. It is fallish, but you could get away with a summer one too. So you could wear this in 2 different seasons. So I do like this one. It is my best one. My all-time favorite though was my Smoky Obsession one. This was my first one. This will be my favorite one. I am a very neutral person. I have been experimenting more with colors now, but my true and favorite is more of a neutral browns, and I do like that, and you can play around with it. So that's me. But let you guys comment down below. Let me know if you've tried any of these palettes. Which one is your favorite? Would you want me to go ahead and do any tutorials on this on my videos on an eye look on any of these palettes? Let me know down below too. Again, I'm going to be doing swatch shorts on all of these palettes, so I'll have those uploaded soon. So make sure you hit that notification, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this series of some of the palettes or brand palettes that I do have. I'm gonna go ahead and probably do a Juvia's Place and a Jeffree Star one, and I have some other ones that I had a few from each line. So, but let me know if you guys like this, and give me a thumbs up, and I will stop rambling because I kept you on long enough. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, fabulous day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, everyone.